Hello, people. Welcome. I decided to podcast with Adrian. No, I decided to podcast with a friend.
Hey everyone, it's not Adrian.
Always. Well, actually, welcome to Kia's World. I think that's what this show is called. I have so many shows on this station here, but hey, the more the merrier. But Adrian my friend actually posed a question and was wondering about, my travels and things like that, like the plans that I have, what's up next, because I am making some major changes in life right now. And those changes, when I say major, I really mean major. I basically am going to be leaving my current profession, possibly. And so, it was just trying to figure out, how do I plan? How do I figure out what I'm going to do and things like that? Like I've traveled, I've done things, I've taught. Now I have the possibility of not teaching anymore or going off and doing something else. I'm like, what is that process like? So that's pretty much what this is about right now. That process for me, I would have to say, is just absolutely fluid and liquid. There is no real process to it, I guess. I make a decision, I decide this is what it's gonna be, and I move with that. I pray on it, I counsel with family, with friends and things like that on really major decisions, and then I really have to come down to it at the end and say it's really what I am going to do, and I have to stand firm on that. And that's just what it is with everything that I do. When I decided I wanted to go and travel around Asia and go to Japan by myself and things like that, I made that decision. I said, I'm going to buy the plane ticket, I'm going to do the things I have to do, and I'm going to go out there and I'm going to enjoy Japan. And I did that regardless of all the critics and what people had to say, and even the little critic on the inside of me that was like, I don't know. I still jumped out there and I did it, and it was so rewarding, and it was one of the best experiences. And so I decided to do it again, but with more countries besides just Japan. And so in doing that, I got to experience even more, meet a lot of really cool, really interesting people that I would never have met before, and experience things in life that I just wouldn't have experienced if I was just sitting behind a desk in a school teaching kids. Do I still feel fulfilled teaching kids? Yes. But do I feel as though I'm ready to move into something else? Absolutely. You know what? I think that's what it is. That is my process entirely. I have to think how I feel, and if I feel like I'm too full, if I'm full in that area, like I've poured into the space and now it is filled, it's like I need to go. I need to pour into another space. Like there's no more for me. I have to always be able to grow and move and be able to do different things. And if I can't do that, then I can't be there. Like if I'm not happy where I have to go to work every day, I will leave that place of employment. And I urge everybody to take that power. Take that power. You have that power. Maybe I'm wrong for some, but shoot, I don't think so. Like everybody has a skill set. Everybody was born with something that they can contribute to this world. And if you really take the time to sit and ask the universe to send to you, hey, what is it that I'm good at? Can you please put in front of me what I need in order to be successful and be happy? And that'll be brought to you. It'll be given to you. It's what you put out there and what you emit and emote out into the world and into the universe that will be returned back to you. So today, when I had to take the steps to say, you know what, I am going to leave this position and leave this job entirely if I am not given the things that I know I'm worth having. It was very interesting because I was sitting down in the hallway and I was listening to some gospel music, pumping myself up spiritually. A little bit of Chester D.T. Baldwin's Lord, I'm Trusting. That's what I was listening to.
That's my first name, Chester.
Oh, hey, nice. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And so I was listening to that, getting really pumped up with it, and then I looked up and it was a quote on the wall, and it said something about courage, and it was like, courage is being scared to do a thing but still saddling up and doing it anyway, or whatever. And it was like, you know what? Psh, absolutely. It's like, was I really scared? I don't want to say yes, because no, I can't subscribe fear to the feeling that I was having, because fear, I know, it's not really a feeling that I allow to reside within me, and just personally, physically, spiritually right now. Like, fear is not one that I'm allowing at the current moment, because if fear resides here, then the other things that I'm working on, they don't have space. So I know it wasn't fear that was helping to fuel the courage that I had today, but I'm proud of myself for the courage. It took a lot. It takes a lot to let someone know these are my demands, and when they come back to you and tell you, well, I can't meet you at those demands, for you to look them in their face and say, well, thank you so much. I appreciate you for all that you've done thus far. I wish you all the best, but my resignation is effective immediately. All with a smile on your face, because I've got finesse. I'm dripping in it. But that's neither here nor there. I'm just saying. It's this type of just, I don't know, je ne sais quoi. That's what it is. And so to answer Adrian's question, my friend's question, to answer my friend's question, what am I going to do next? I have no idea. I'm going to meditate on that, because while I was sitting with some former colleagues now, we spoke about maybe getting together to write a sitcom, write a TV show. That's like something that we can definitely go ahead and jump into and do. I'm really excited about doing that. I love writing. I'm a writer. I write stage plays. I write stories. I write poems. I write everything. And so now being able to do that with another person and meld the minds and things, I feel like that's a great avenue. And I'm just like, whoa, this door isn't even finished closing, and look at another one opening. And before he even walked out, he turned and looked at me and he asked me, hey, would you ever be interested in writing commercials for people? And I was like, what? Yeah, sure, why not? And he's like, oh my God, that is perfect. I have somebody that I need to get you in touch with. And I said, great, I also do voiceovers. And he said, oh, perfect. So, listen, all I say is, I don't know where I'm going next. I know that wherever I go, I'm going to be successful going there, because I am leaving this one place and I'm springboarding to the next. So I'm excited about that. Will I pack up and travel? Possibly. If I get bored, why not? That's the kind of girl I am. I travel when I know I have enough to get a plane ticket nonstop to wherever I want to go comfortably. And yeah. So I don't know. That's all. I have nothing else to say. This has been one long spill.
Non-stop and a job there? Or...
Ooh, non-stop and a job.
So is it for a short-term trip or a long-term trip?
And
is it one-way or round trip? Are you a one-way ticket kind of person?
I have never purchased a one-way ticket out of the country. I can say I have purchased one-way tickets in the country. I've purchased a one-way ticket going down south. I've purchased one-way tickets going to California. But I've never purchased a one-way ticket out of the country. That, Ooh, wow. I don't know. I think I'm a little upset that he even introduced that thought just now, because this is not the time to introduce these crazy thoughts. I need to batten the hatches. But I don't know. Maybe I could go and teach overseas. Just for a year. Why not? Go to school online for that year while I'm teaching overseas. Do a little online classes at a very flexible online university that understands that working is the priority, and, that type of thing. I already know a good university that would do that, but I'm not shouting out any universities right now. I already gave some free promotion. So, but, wow, that's a good thought. I don't know what I should do. Man, I hate when good thoughts come to my head. You never know. I'll look into a couple things. Let's see what some out of the country jobs are paying. But see, this part is hard. I know why I'm still here. Why I didn't leave. Because I did have plans on leaving and teaching overseas. But politically, it's just not an okay time. Like, It's not that bad. Do you know who's in the White House?
Yeah, that's why you leave the country.
No, because wars can just start. Foolishness can happen all over the place.
Good. You're not American. You're black first, American second.
I'm black first, American second. Black has never deflected a bullet or a shell casing or a bomb shrapnel. If anyone out there has ever seen black deflect shrapnel, please let me know. Like, oh my God, atomic rays stop when they see the black skin. They're like, oh wait, not you. We meant to go around you and hop up on that next lighter one. Like, oh. No, and that's the thing. I don't let... Okay, I guess you could say, wow. Oh, no, Adrian. Friend. How could you say this? Fear, I guess, has held me back from living out of the country. But it has not stopped me from traveling out of the country at length. So if I could find a job that's contractual, maybe I could work for like 6 months, I would go do that. And they'd be like, after the first 6 months, if you're interested, you can stay another 6 months. Boom, I'm in there. Let me do that type of living. But don't tell me, oh, you got to stay these 12 months. And then after that, you decide if you want to come back. No. 6 might even be in line. Can I get a 30-day? Can I get a 90-day situation? Can I get 3 months to figure it out? So like, that would be really good if I could do something like that. But you just never know. You never know. I do keep faith and hope always alive. Do I have faith that something greater, a much higher salary is going to happen? Absolutely. And I'm excited about the prospect of it. Super excited about that. But travel, I think for right now, I want to travel somewhere in the U.S. I think I want to go to Colorado. Or I just want to go to like the Bahamas or something. Go to Cancun for a couple days and just stay on the resort, because if you leave, you never know what might happen.
Colorado's been coming up a lot for me too.
Yeah, I want to go out there. I almost feel like, hey, I can go out there and even get a teaching job. I can get a teaching job out there, and I know my salary will be great because I'm coming from New York. So, but this was an interesting little chat. Thanks for this. This was cool. Yeah, it helped me to realize that I really need to sit down and plan some things in my life. I don't plan these things, but I am spontaneous. I am spur of the moment. I go with the energetic flow. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I am absolutely okay with that. It's just at times in life that you have to really just speak out exactly who you are and then decide if you're okay with that. And I'm perfectly fine with who I am. you know what? Nope. I don't have to try to figure this out any more than I have already. I will let the divine energies guide me to where I need to go, flow through me, and move me where